Good evening, everybody. It's been a minute since last time I recorded the Let's Play, and a number of things have changed. For one, I'm not going to use the chapter select screen to show you where we are and avoid spoilers, because the chapter select screen shows spoilers. So I have to find a new system. These videos, I'm recording a series. I think I'm going to mark them with some kind of R to let you know that they are, in fact, all from the same route, because thing that's different number 2, I actually am going to play some things in order. I said I wasn't, but I literally already want to. Because my current plan, my singular goal before the Melovania Mallways launch at the end of the Scenario Zero streams is to have my Let's Play, my little voice put on this route for all my friends. I have to have this like ready to consume the minute we get to 100 line 2. I want this to be ready. And kind of a Halloween thing, kind of a funky thing, kind of a personal thing. It's a lot of things, but to situate it for people who might want to avoid it or navigate away, this is a route that you get to very easily by saying save Ato, tell everybody you're from the future, and then you get sent to a situation where you are at second to last trying to save everybody, but are called back to save First Academy, and you don't know what to do. So I'm going to choose Save Last Defense Academy. And what happens is a bit dark. It's a bit of a whirlwind. It's definitely a little fucky. It starts off dark. And if you don't know, this is what I would call, many people would call, the Darumi route. It's a little horrific, a little heartwarming. All in all, Darumi-tastic. This is your last chance to leave before I say the name. I think it's just worth saying the name. 3, 2, 1. I am making a Let's Play of the Retsnom route. Oh my god, I've never said that word out loud before. Oh boy. This is a route with 4 different endings. And there were 2 fundamental things I misunderstood when I started it, and yet, despite my misgivings with some parts of the Retsnom route, the early Retsnom route, not this first half hour, give it a minute, early Retsnom is some of my favorite stuff in the entire game so far. Truly just so good. So, it's very important to me that I do a Retsnom Let's Play. And that's when I'm beginning. So, this is the R arc. I'm gonna save Last Defense Academy. So the first time I did this, I said, girl, I think Last Defense can take care of themselves. I don't know. I feel like second to last is the better choice. But this is the Darumi trolley problem. I guess I should make a graphic at this point and put it up as a meme. If you choose this lever, 5 people die. If you choose the other lever, just Darumi dies. And we're choosing the route where just Darumi lives, and she fucking knows it. I can't abandon the main campus. If it falls, then this all will be for nothing. Let's head back to Last Defense Academy. Huh? Are you sure? If the invaders get inside the defense room there, humanity's finished, Shoma. This is our only choice. What's gonna happen to everyone at this academy, though? We came there to help them, and now we're just gonna leave? Are you really okay with that? Weren't we supposed to be saving someone who died in your future? I know, but they managed to make it through this attack last time. They should be able to do the same again. Last Defense Academy has to come first. The enemy didn't attack so soon before. We need to hurry if we want to stop the worst from happening. Alright, if that's your decision, let's not waste any more time. We'll need to get back as soon as we can. She had a good line before this. She was like, There will be consequences if you don't go back to Last Defense Academy, but for the record, I stand with you whatever you do. There's a school bus in the parking lot here. We're stealing the school bus and leaving the corpses. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, the corpses. We're seeing straight up, like the classic scene, Kudara, Hyoshika, Yugamu, their corpses are pretty much just right in front of us. The same as Nozomi's flashback in Scenario Zero. So we're leaving them. Moko's been captured trying to save Nigo, who's also captured, and Nozomi's trying to get the 2 of them right now. Instead of saving Second to Last Academy, we'd be returning and protecting our own school. That was my decision, and I had to stick with it. Even so, I'm still worried about her. From here on, it's not my choice. This is Takumi's choice. Takumi's driving. There's a bus here, just like you said. Tsubasa, do you think you can drive it? Yeah, I should be able to figure something out. Then let's get on and head back. An idea was forming in my head. A dishonest, cowardly idea. But it may be the only way. If I couldn't save everyone here, I needed to save Karua at the very least. Sorry guys, but before we head back, can we swing by the enemy base? Huh? Just for a minute, it won't take long, I promise. If we're quick, I guess it won't make too much difference. Alright, but if we're doing this, we have to hurry. Thanks. I really appreciate it. We boarded the school bus, and we drove toward the northern edge of the school grounds. Situated. And then, a little ways from there, we saw it. Always with the seeing it on the school bus, aren't we? The enemy stronghold. We got out and walked the rest of the way so we wouldn't be spotted. Oh god, this really makes my stomach turn. This is one of the weirdest little things. What is your cowardly idea, Takumi? What is your cowardly idea? That's where the invaders are holed up, huh? There sure are a lot of them. Before I could say anything, another voice cut across me. Huh? Who are you guys? It was a voice I knew all too well. I instinctively turned to face the speaker. Are you wearing class armor? Then, are you... My heart almost flew right out of my chest. There she was, alive again. It was such a relief. I had to fight to stay on my feet. I could feel the beginning of tears in the corner of my eyes. Are you on our side? You are, aren't you? Please, you have to help me. Our infirmary has been destroyed, and Nigo's been captured. Without his help, I can't fix the Revive-O-Matic or bring my friends back. Moko, well, that's one of our team. She's already heading in for the base, but with just the two of us, I don't think... Nozomi, please, you have to calm down. Huh? How do you know my name? It's a long story, and I don't have time to explain it all right now. But we're from another school, like yours, Last Defense Academy. We're about to head back there. And I want you to come with us. What? I can't just leave. The others need my help. That was more or less how I expected her to react, but I wasn't leaving her behind. The Revive-O-Matic doesn't work on Nozomi. If she gets seriously hurt trying to raid this base, no, I won't let that happen. Saving her is the whole reason I came back. It's okay. You see, I'm from the future, and I know your team is going to be all right. The future? That's right. Everyone, it's gonna be okay. Moko and Kyoshika and Kurata and Yugamu, they'll all be fine. You know their names too? Just who are you? Our school is in danger, and it's the place our whole mission here hinges on. If it gets destroyed, we lose. Humanity is finished. We're finished? I'm not exaggerating. It would mean the war was all for nothing. All of it? I knew Nozomi wouldn't be able to refuse if I put it like that. Winning the war and saving humanity was just that important to her. She wouldn't have risked everything to come here otherwise. Yeah, hashtag Nozomi facts. Now you see why we have to leave. We have to protect Last Defense Academy. And to do that, we need your help. You're sure everyone will be alright? They'll all survive this? Yeah, absolutely. Once our school is safe, we can come back with the right tools to fix the Revive-O-Matic. Your friends can still be saved. Huh? But Takumi. Quiet, Shoma. He's made his choice. Another hashtag Hiroko moment where she is staring daggers directly through him. Right, my choice. To lie to Nozomi. The Revive-O-Matic only works directly after death. By the time we returned to Last Defense Academy and came back here, it would be too late. But if things turned out like they did last time, only Moko would have to die. I felt bad for her, but if her sacrifice could prevent others from dying... I'm not gonna start critiquing his choices yet. Anyway, I'll explain everything later. Just for now, please trust me. Alright, I'm going to believe you're telling the truth. I'll go with you. I mean, it's the only way humanity can survive, right? Nozomi was scared and confused, but she still understood enough for me to talk her around. course, I'd known all along that she was the kind of person who'd want to help others in a crisis. I also knew I was taking advantage of her kind-hearted nature and her intense devotion to the cause. All right, everyone, back on the bus. We're getting out of here. Oh, I feel ill. This is such a rough start. We made our way to the school bus and sped over to the rough, bumpy terrain back toward the main campus. Eventually... nothing like coming home on the bus. Nothing bad ever happens on the bus. Oh, even a second time through, I cannot tell. Is Takumi taking into account the fact that the enemies are stronger now? I don't know if he fully understands. It would be logical. It would be logical to assume that Nozomi was going to rush in and die if she, barely survived with just Nigo last time and now everyone is stronger, right? So it would be logical if he thought she was going in for a suicide mission, but having played everything and getting back to this, I don't know what he's thinking here. I don't know if he is, assuming she's going to die. Some of the things he said made it sound like she wasn't going to die, but at the same time, he literally said, if things went the same way as last time, only Moko would die. Things can't go the same way as last time if Nozomi doesn't revive Nigo, or doesn't save Nigo, so... Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. Part of me thinks that he was assuming, deep down, that things were going to be harder and Nozomi would die there, and everybody would die. But if he isn't assuming that, and he's assuming it would play out the same as last time, then that was really fucked up, because he could have trusted Nozomi. He could have been strong and said she's going to win, she's going to get Nigo back, only Moko will have to die, and hell, maybe we can save Moko somehow. But instead, he chose to save her, which is just really, it just makes your skin crawl. It's just such a moment of human weakness, and he had to lie, and it's just, So this is Last Defense Academy? It really is just like ours. Everyone, and take a look at that. Oh, that's not good. That's never good. Are we too late? I really was bracing for just about everybody to be dead. Oh, no, that's the other timeline where I was bracing for everybody to be dead. Yikes, there's a ton of invaders here already. You're back. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. How are the others doing? Are they okay? Yeah, but they're in big trouble. They won't last much longer without your help. I suggest you get your asses in gear and get in there. Understood. We'll handle it. I'll fight too. Please let me help. Of course, just please don't overdo it. Come on, guys. Our friends need our help. Let's do this. Woo! Oh. What a terrible day of the week. I've always hated Thursdays. It's not Thursday, Colonel. It's Friday. No, Lieutenant. It's Thursday. Bretsnom Thursday. It's Retsnom Thursday, everybody. Let's continue on with heavily mixed emotions. I love some of these fuck-ass collections. There's a gift set of Tsukumo's Eito, Kurata, Darumi, Takumi as the only people fighting, and I just have to wonder, what the fuck is that scenario? In what scenario are those the people that are in your... What is happening there? So I will be skipping all of the battles, unless I get particularly motivated. Okay, no, there is one battle I might do. There is one particular battle I might do, but I did one too many battles at the end of Retsnom trying to see the ending last time, and I got a little bit burned out. Tuckered out, maybe? I don't know. I am, however, going to be farming more and more Commander Souls the more that I replay this. Oh, hey! About time you guys got here. I was so scared. I thought that weirdo stalker was gonna kill me for sure. Yeah, she would drain you literally instantly if this wasn't happening right now. Weirdo stalker. Anyway, you're okay now. That's the important thing. Yo. You were so dashing coming to my rescue like that, Takumi. That would totally be a romance if this... She said Yaruge. I didn't know she said Yaruge. Oh my god. I lost my ability to voice act. I didn't know she said girl game, Garuge visual novel specifically, instead of a romance game. Oh my god. That would totally be a romance like if this were a dating sim. Too bad for you, it's a killing game! The plan is to save the others before beginning our counterattack, yes? We'll have to be quick. A lot of them are surrounded. If I learned anything from Steins Gate, it's that you never know what quotes are going to be important later on, when you're in the beginning of a story. Look alive out there, kids. The barrier's integrity level is getting awfully low. If it goes down, it's all over. You can't let them keep attacking it. Okay, but why are there 3 commanders? Are they all attacking us at once now? No, this is one commander who can split into 3. On their own, the copies aren't all that strong, but if one goes down, the others will revive it. We have to defeat them all at the same time, or they'll just keep coming back. Wow, this one's really strong, huh? I'll try not to get insta-killed like the fodder I am. It probably won't do any good, but I'll still try. Woo! No, yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Skip. Gush. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. How they balance replaying battles while replaying literally so much content. I mean, most people aren't already replaying a route at this point in their game, but I do happen to be doing that. So I am one of the better test subjects for Burnout on the actual gameplay. Whew, thanks everyone. That sure was a close one, but so long as my dear sister is safe, it's all good. One of the easiest voices to slip back into. I'm glad you showed up too, but how come your group's bigger now? We picked someone up. Oh, you must be Nozomi, right? But why is it just... Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the... We'll explain later. The battle's not over yet. Look over there. Comes in, drains Darumi anyhow. It's... The fact she gets drained, the more time goes on, the more it sinks into my bones. Like, why? Why does she have to get drained? Why does she have to die so early in this part? Alright. Look at the roots down there. I was reading an interview about how the person who designed all of the Commander's monster forms did some serious research into either kaiju or model kits, like specifically detailed, elaborate, like mecha and kaiju and stuff like that. Hoodie! I don't know if Hoodie gets called Hoodie for more than like a minute, but Hoodie will always be Hoodie for me. Any route at this point in the game. It's the weirdo in the hood again! They're back to finish me off! Who is that? Why have I never seen them before? And why do they want to kill you so bad? Who cares? We just gotta take down anyone who gets in our way. This Let's Play series will be a testament to voice training and the world of trans feminine vocal cords. What's your deal? I don't know. I just like I like the root dress a lot. I never noticed that. One of my more favorite legendary Pokemon from Pokemon Blood Black. Not a bad name. Yee! We did it! Small Reen plushie that I'm holding for emotional support while doing Retsnom Thursday. Woo! Whew. I think we won. Not yet. We still have to deal with the one in the hood. Is that another commander? I don't know. I never saw anyone like that around the first time. Huh? The figure in the hood lunged forward and struck before I had a chance to react. She's gonna drain Darumi! Oh, she's got that sword though. Oh, that scream. That one got under my skin. Oh, this pitch is so crazy. Wow, there's a bit of a mummy-like wrapping underneath the skull mask there. There's so much cool detail in the Himo anima. That's the Supreme Commander, the Invaders' leader. What? She's the one in charge? Ah, so you already know about me. Then all that talk about time travel in their last battle was true after all. Huh? That day, my allies and I felt our strength drastically increase, seemingly out of nowhere. We instantly deduced Someone in the enemy base must have used time travel by infusing somebody else's cryptoglobin into their cryptoglobin and accidentally causing time travel, even though initially there wasn't the ability to do time travel with his normal ability. It is actually a pretty meta function that nobody talked about in-game, and now that he did that, we're probably all going to be stronger, and it might even give us the ability to learn other languages as if we were fluent in them right immediately, even though Ima had to like, mix DNA with somebody in a fucking torture camp in order to be bilingual. We're just bilingual now. I thought it might have something to do with the weapon you're keeping here, so I came by to investigate. And I overheard some very interesting information. She's like Ima. She's too powerful. Like how are you in the right place at the right time? Whoa. That's actually funny. I'm getting resensitized. Man, these kaiju designs are sick. If I had to guess, I'd say, oh yeah, we did talk in front of them. Sorry, it's been a while. It seems the enemy's Himawanama reacted to your presence as well, Stumi now. So the invaders are all stronger now, too? You heard all that? Thanks to your traveling through time, we are stronger than ever now, and we can even understand your language. Ima died for bilingual status. But you can't have come all compatibility by normal means. You resorted to cannibalism. Not that I blame you. Now I know how good it feels. Why would you do that? Doesn't your faith forbid absorbing someone else's power? That never stopped you, did it? You're more than happy to slaughter and consume us to add to your own strength. Now I will do the same. I won't be held back by outdated taboo anymore. What should we do, Takumi? Here you go! I didn't want this to happen! She literally stares right through you. She's like, the last boss or whatever, right? I say we finish this right here, right now! But can we really win? Oh, I have no intention of fighting you today. I'm going to save you and your school for last. In the meantime, I'll keep devouring. Devouring what? And growing stronger. Just start eating your army? Hear my name and tremble. I am the paragon of hope, Vexness, or something like that. One day, I will consume your power, and that of your weapon too. Then, I will usher in the age of a new god. My superior self will ascend to godhood. I will become the uncontested ruler of this planet. Vexness faded out of sight, but her mocking laughter still lingered on the air long after she was gone. Yep, as she's wont to do. We all just stood there, trying in vain to process what had just happened. Yes, I worked hard. It's funny that they pay you copper. I'm definitely good on copper. All right, gang. Oh, this is. I feel. I'm wincing. So it's true? Takumi really is from the future. I know, right? You'd think he'd at least show up in a tricked-out DeLorean or something. Speaking of Takumi, where did he go? Sirei took him away to discuss something. That's why we're explaining things to Nozomi. How often do we see a scene without Takumi? Is Darumi the protagonist now? Sorry, I've never noticed something like that. How often? Wait a minute, how often do we get a scene where Takumi's not in it? I hate that he's stealing the spotlight from my dear sister's visions, but his predictions have been accurate enough that we can't write them off as coincidence. I see. Well, I guess it makes sense. I've never met him before, but he knew so much about me and my friends. Yeah. Strictly speaking, it's more like his consciousness got replaced with a version of him from another timeline who knew about it already. Yeah, rip that consciousness. Same diff, don't overcomplicate it. It's quite a big diff if you care about preserving your sense of self and avoiding time paradoxes. Either way, I'm glad we've got him here. So, Takumi told us a lot about you too, Nozomi. I'm sorry, a dweeby little pervert like me knowing anything about you probably creeps you out, doesn't it? I should be arrested for stalking and gross indecency. This also explains why Takumi was so confident about everyone being okay. Oh. I'm still worried though. No matter what he says, I won't be able to relax until I go back and see it for myself. I know. But setting out at this hour would be asking for trouble. It's too easy for the invaders to get the jump on us. All that travel and fighting today has really taken it out of me too. Our designated driver is down. And Takumi said they're okay, right? It'll be fine. He's seen all of this play out before. I have seriously never seen a cutscene without Takumi. Yeah, I guess so. It's good, it's good. It's fine. It's good. While that conversation is going on, okay, he's aware of it. I was talking to Sirei in the hallway outside the war room. Oh, maybe he's eavesdropping. So what did you want? Don't be so cagey, Sumino. What do you think, I'm gonna get mad at you? Why would I do that? Just because you abandoned Nigo and his academy's team to die? You asked me to. Or because you lied to Kirifu, oh right, about the Revive-O-Matic to get her to come back with you. You can only be dead a little while for the machine to work on you. A couple of hours at most. Even if you fix the one at the second campus, anyone who's already dead is staying dead. I know, but it's okay. Last time, it was only one of them that... He's like lying. Is he lying to himself here? Like, they may lose a team member, but they won't be wiped out completely. That's why I chose to prioritize his academy. No, that's not true. That's not true, and you know it's not true. You saw them. Then why did you bring Kirifuji? If you were that sure they'd be okay, wouldn't it have been fine to leave her there? Well, I guess that's none of my business. You made the right call. I'm not about to reprimand you for it. Second to last Defense Academy was only ever a decoy after all. You were just super fucking weird about how you chose to go, but he has the same exact bow tie as Darumi. Anyhow, its importance is nothing compared to the school. Heck, it barely has any real worth at all. It may have been destroyed sooner than expected, but it was always going to happen anyway. But it hasn't been destroyed, the way it happened last time. Then why haven't I heard anything from Nigo? Huh? You must have noticed, Sumino. In your future, there was no attack here today. In that sense, it's a good thing you at least convinced Kirifuji to come with you. Even if you had to lie to do it. Just twist the knife, why don't you? I mean, I didn't choose to do this. It's Takumi who did this. So something's going on over there? Are you saying stuff's happening that I can't predict? Afraid I can't answer that. But if that's the case, try to keep yourself on an even keel. You'll never make it through the rest of your time here if you don't. Yeah, you're right. I didn't like the sound of what Sirei was saying. I had a lot on my mind as I headed back to my room. I got into bed, but the lies I told kept haunting me. I barely slept a wink that night. Sucks to be Takumi, I guess. Oh. Up and at 'em, troops. Rise and shine. Get ready for your 9th day at, You know, I gotta cash in about 10,000 kyo for just all of the beginning of Retsnom. It's just, the whole Nozomi thing is so fucked. Next morning, we all got together in the parking lot. Hurry, Takumi. Let's get going. I know you keep telling me everyone's fine, but I can't help but keep worrying about them. Understandable, Queen. Yeah. I don't mind you going to the other academy, but some of you have got to stay back here. Now that the future is changing, there's no telling what might happen. In that case, Takumi should pick who goes and stays. How many can I take with me? I've given Kawana the skinny on how to fix the Revive-O-Matic, so you and her are given. Accounting for any battles you get into over there, let's say 3 or more on top of that. Shoma, you should come. There's a commander we might... Oh, Shoma, you should come. There's a commander we might have to fight that we can't beat without you. Oh, okay. I'll probably give everyone more to worry about, but if that's what you want. I'll go too. I don't like how we left things last time. Tell me how you really feel. Huh. Didn't think I'd see you stepping up to help others. Say that again, and I'll make it so you can't walk for the next week. What did I say? I thought I was being nice. I'll take the last slot. It's the least I can do after you say... Hashtag Retsnom replay. Everything hits differently. Wow, I never figured you'd be the type to feel obligated like that. Don't act like you know me. Go bury your head in a bear trap and die. Whoa, you don't have to get so mad about it. I always say, like, the indicator, like the canary in the coal mine of dark fantasy is that when it's written by men, is that the women become just like ruthless murderers and the men all become so fucking soft and vulnerable. That's like the first sign that you're dealing with darker fantasy written by men. Everyone's fine, right, Takumi? They're gonna be alright? Yeah, for sure. He can be so scary when he wants to be. We'd better get going. Should we head for the enemy base after we arrive at the school? Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know if the enemy will still be around, though. Don't tell me they made me play this battle last time. If they are, we're gonna be in a battle. Leave the driving to me. I've memorized everything I need to know about the Revive-O-Matic too. Come on, guys. Everyone on the bus. The freaks on the bus go around. I saw a YouTube video with that thumbnail. I didn't click on it, though. The bus rumbled along over the rugged landscape. Ugh, 5,000 Kyo. I don't know how I'm gonna count the Kyo. Maybe I need to make a Kyo counter. Oh, God. I hated how this must make Nozomi feel, not knowing whether her friends were alive or dead, but I tried not to let it show. The others must have noticed that I was lying to her, too. It's not like I wanted to do this, but I had no other choice. I think they understood that as well. We sat in silence as ruin after ruin rolled by outside the window. That's a great 100-line world-building moment. Ruin after ruin. I'm really into the 100-line genre of fiction. I love stories told in the 100-line genre. We arrived at second to last and headed for the enemy camp. There's like a bajillion invaders in here. They're like flies buzzing around a trash can. They're holding Moko in there somewhere, right? What about the others? How do things go in your future, Takumi? Do you know where they are? I can't say for sure, but we should focus on getting rid of the enemy first. With numbers like this, we'll need to stay alert so they don't overwhelm us. If worse comes worse, just use me as shield. At least then my life will be worth something. Let's do this, guys. The enemy base is going down. Oh, I love that plot detail, actually. I love the way that he has that specific matchup with the commander. It kind of forces him into some better positions. He has to step up, or he gets told to step up. Woohoo, I am not doing this. Oh, wow. They're totally staring at us. I knew charging in head first would be stressful, but I'm more nervous than ever now. Don't worry. However scary they look, they're all the same on the inside. So let's rip them apart and paint this base with their blood and viscera. Yay! Yay, Hiroko! Yay! Woohoo! I love visual novels that make me depressed and are really fucked up. They're coming out from inside the base. Everyone, be careful. Who is this? Oh, it's him? Yeah, that's the Shoma one. New enemy approaching. New enemy approaching. Alright, here comes the commander. For real? The little one? This is gonna be easy. Don't be so sure. They can brainwash us if we get too close. Keep your distance. But how are we supposed to win if we can't get close to them? That's where Shoma comes in. Not me, but I'm just a piece of unburnable trash in human form. No, you're not. Your defenses are strong enough to deflect the commander's brainwashing arrows. Is that something you learned in the future? My boy Takumi coming in clutch with the real-life cheat codes again. Shoma, you have to do this. You're... I never thought anyone would say that to an unremarkable background character like me. Alright, I'll give it a try, even if I have to self-destruct to do it. Please, no self-destructing, okay? All allies are annihilated, school bus is destroyed. So, getting hit by these arrows is what causes the brainwashing. But a first-rate technique like that won't work against a piece of trash like me. Alright. Kudos to Shogma. This transformation's kind of sick, actually, from what I remember. Or maybe not. No, it just has tentacles. The tentacles do be freaking me out. Destruction will be an act of love for you who are bound by the shackles of hatred. This is a show of my love for you. Wow, what are those little, I don't know, the little cone-shaped spooklers? Spooky. I guess this is where the real battle starts. A hideous monster like them has some nerve talking about love. We have to defeat them to save humanity, and my friends too. They're all counting on me. I'm not going to lose. I'm thinking of a different one. I think the flying whale. Once it gets kind of cracked and fucked up, it looks really cool. New enemy approaching. Yes. Yeah, one of my favorite parts of this game is just how many things were done well. Like, the fact that, like, there might be, like, an ability to create little, like, model figures of some of these things and have them be, like, legit cool models is so fun. Also, are you not an Aries? Is there not a zodiac theme here? Look at that sign. You're totally an Aries. Then again, a lot of them look like rams. Is this what the commanders really look like? They look almost human? Yeah, pretty weird, huh? Kill, kill, kill. They can use Hemoanima too, or something like it. Just who are these people? Even I don't know that. We never found out very much about them before. Enough talk. We have to finish this one off. Right, and once that's done, we can go save the others. We have to absorb the commander's Hemoanima, right? Who's gonna do it? Can I choose? I don't think I can choose Nozomi. I think I'm putting a coin in the Darumi machine. Look at her fucking face. Yeah, what is it, these 5? I think I'm paying her for her troubles. Psycho. Yow, 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 yow. Oh. Yow, 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 yow. Again with the dark fantasy thing, I noticed that literally both of the girls who volunteer to fight in the original Quartet of Fighters, they both say, Psycho, as they're being drenched in blood. Like, seriously. They're very different characters. I've become pretty interested in paralleling those two, actually. But, yeah, there's no getting around that part. What is this cloak that she's wearing? What is... Wait a minute, what is that? It's like knit. What is she wearing there? What am I even looking at? She doesn't normally have that in her Hemoanima outfit. Having defeated the Commander Parmeth, we headed back to the second-to-last Academy building. But what we found waiting for us when we got there was the absolute worst situation I could have imagined. Kurata, Kyoshika, Yugamu. 3 mummified. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh my god, she sucked them. I did not know she sucked them. Maybe it was Eito. No, I forgot about that. They all looked more or less identical, but it was obvious who they were. Oh, Mummy stock's going up. Mummies fuck me up now. This was all that remained of Kurata Osuzuki, Kyoshika Magadori, and Yugamu Omokage. They died before we even got a chance to meet them. Talk about tragic. No, this can't be happening. Hey guys. Tsubasa came running out of the school, breaking the silence. The Revive-O-Matic was broken, just like you said. I got it working again, though. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can use it to bring these guys back? No. Now that they're in this condition, that machine will not work on them anymore. Who would do this? Was it that Vexness person? I wouldn't have been laughing during the Vexness dialogue if I remembered she was about to go suck off Kyoshika, Kurata, and Yugamu. What about Moko? And Nigo? Your friend Moko went to rescue Nigo so he could fix the Revive-O-Matic, right? But if it was still broken when we got here, then it means she never got Nigo back. So she probably didn't make it out either. We didn't find her body in this route, though. Moko! No. Takumi, what's going on here? You promised they'd be alright. How? Why did it turn out like this? I don't know. I didn't think it would be as bad as this, either. There weren't many casualties last time. This many? So you knew someone would get killed? Huh? Okay. In my timeline, Moko got captured when she rescued Nico. But only her. Everyone else was fine afterwards. So, you lied to me. When you said they'd all be okay, none of that was true? Well, the thing is, look, I genuinely thought they would be. I thought they'd get revived just like before. That's how it happened in my future. So then, why? The future is changing. It's changing? According to Takumi, this academy shouldn't have been attacked until later, and not at the same time as the main campus. Things are starting to play out differently compared to how he experienced them. I guess they would after Vexnus found out about the time travel stuff. Wait a minute. If our academy getting attacked this early was different from the first time, then... You knew? You already knew the future was changing. Why? Well, why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. This can't be happening. Everyone, please don't leave me. Kurata, Kyoshika, Yugamu, Moko. I'm so sorry. If only I'd stayed here, I might have been able to save Nico. We could have fixed the Revive-O-Matic, and we could have brought you all back. For what it's worth, Takumi was right about Last Defense Academy being the school we really need to protect. You could have left me behind. You didn't have to trick me into coming back with you. Your team's been fine protecting that school on your own. You could have done it without me. Why was it so important to you that I survived, even if the others didn't? I don't know what happened in the last 100 days you lived through. But it's got nothing to do with me. The version of me that you knew back then, that's not me. Whatever you talked about with her, whatever you felt about her, whatever kind of relationship the two of you had, none of that applies to me. None of it gave you any right to lie to me. She was right. I'd known all of this from the start. But Nozomi, Karuha, is too important to me. I didn't like lying to her, but I'd convinced myself I had to do whatever it took to keep her alive. Even so, I never thought that choice would lead to the others all dying. Let me say it again. Whatever relationship you had with me in the future, it has nothing to do with the me that's here right now. As far as I'm concerned, I only met you yesterday. You're practically a stranger. A stranger? So don't go pushing your feelings onto me or thinking it's okay for you to lie to me. I absolutely hate that. Kimochi warui. Sonna wa kimochi warui. That's the word you say to make creepy old men pedophiles get away from you. Nozomi vented everything she was feeling at me. Her voice had turned cold and hard in a way I'd never heard before. I don't remember much about what happened after that. We got back to the school bus at some point, but the mood was still somber. We rode along in silence and got back to the Last Defense Academy a little before daybreak. Retsnom Thursday. I love playing Retsnom twice. Yeah! Oh my god, that scene is so heavy. Yugamu, Kyoshika, Kimochi warui. Tsukoku. Up and at 'em, troops. Rise and shine. Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. 10,000 kyo. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the unsufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy. Happy Takumi Tuesday. I started the day back in my own room. Not that I gotten any real sleep. Not to mention, I was still thinking about everything Nozomi had said to me, and the way she looked at me. I'd abandoned the team at the other academy, and I'd lied to her about everything. I couldn't deny it. That was exactly what I'd done. She had every right to be angry at me. Guess I should go wash my face. I forced myself out of my bed and I staggered into the bathroom. I looked like shit. My face was ashen, devoid of life. I laughed bitterly. Once I've washed up, I'll go to the cafeteria like usual. Wash the sins, not only the face, buddy boy. Oh yeah, orphan trio breakfast. The cafeteria was almost completely empty. The others must still have been resting after our trip to the second to last defense academy the day before. I don't know if I'd go that far. But you can't deny it either, right? That's certainly true. And when my dear sister's safety is concerned, there's no such thing as being too careful. Ima, Kaku, and Gaku? That's the orphan trio. Morning, everyone. The moment I stepped in, all three of them turned to look at me. Oh, good morning, Takumi. What are you guys talking about? You seem kind of intense for first thing in the morning. Well, to be completely frank and honest with you, we were talking about how you're a liar. Huh? Brother dearest, it's not that we're mad at you for lying to Miss Cutie Fuji, per se. But by hiding privileged information, you've proved that you cannot be trusted. What are you saying? All this time, we've been taking everything you've told us at face value. But now, we've realized you can lie to us all you want about whatever happened in the future. Whether we live or die, it's all up to you, Mr. Sumino, just like what happened with the group from the other academy. But don't be crazy, you've got it all wrong. Saving Nozomi was... I had special reasons, and... Oh, so if you have other special reasons, you'll lie to the rest of us as well? Maybe you didn't like the members from the other school, so you let them die. Was that your special reason? You didn't like them as much? What? He is looking straight at the player. Now who's crazy, huh? One word from you, and we could die, just like that. Guys, I don't think we should treat Takumi like he's some kind of dictator. We're just telling it like it is, sister dearest. Our lives are really in his hands. Darn it, why is this happening? Consider this a warning, Mr. Sumino. Stay away from me and my dear sister. If anything happens to her because of your lies, I will not hesitate to exact retribution. Yeah, for real, just don't mention the future anymore, okay? With that warning, Ima and Gaku left the cafeteria. I'm sorry about my dear brother. He always takes things too far. I don't think you're the type of person who likes deceiving others. It's just that there's no other way to save Nozomi, right? Maybe, but maybe I was wrong for going that far in the first place. I'm sorry I won't be able to stand by you, at least not openly. My dear brother can be awfully stubborn when he gets like this. In fact, I should get going before he starts wondering what's taking me so long. Sure, do what's best for you. I watched Kako hurry away and heaved a sigh. Not everyone was as outright hostile as Ima or Gaku, but my credibility with the others had clearly taken a hit. Now that I thought about it, I should have known I couldn't count on things playing out exactly the same way as before. But I wasn't thinking straight back then. I was too focused on saving Nozomi. I mean, her life was right there, about to flicker out. He doesn't have other timelines like I do. I'd chosen to leave second to last academy to fend for itself, and it got its team killed. I mean, they were fucking dead. The reality of what I'd done still hadn't fully sunk in. It was like all this was happening in a dream, or a nightmare. All the same, that was the choice I made. Now I had to live with it, whether I liked it or not. I decided to hang out in the cafeteria for a while longer. I didn't want to run into Ima and the others and risk making things worse. I love that he's the first name. Oh, you're on your own, Takumi? I didn't think you were the loner type. Oh, hi, Darumi. What's the matter? You're looking about as chipper as a fresh corpse. If you started looking like that during a killing game, it'd mean you're about to snap and go postal on us. Yeah, whatever. Why are you so full of energy? Aren't you tired from yesterday? Nah, I never sleep anyway. It's nothing but nightmares and depression when I do. Did something go down between you and Gaku and the others? I passed them in the hallway just now, and they seemed real on edge. And you're still pressing me on it? I guess you're not one for tact, are you? Anyhow, I dropped by to tell you something too. Please, no pranks, no gross stuff. I can't take any more getting Darumi right now. Kyo. Your sanity level's getting low, huh? Don't worry, it's just boring stuff. I wanted to say, thanks for saving me. Huh? Wait, I must have misheard you. Could you repeat that? I thought I was gonna die in that battle yesterday. Like, actually die. That creep in the hood wouldn't leave me alone. I was getting so tired of avoiding her, I figured it was about time I gave up and let it happen. And then you guys came back. Suddenly, I felt like I could tough it out a little while longer. All of a sudden, I didn't want to die. If you hadn't gotten back when you did, I'm pretty sure I'd be dead right now. Vexness would have sucked me dry just like she did to that other commander. So, thanks. I'm glad you were there for me. Huh? Really? Even with all the stuff I got going on, when it comes right down to it, I'm afraid of dying. The fish in the sushi restaurants probably feel the same way. They're flopping around just begging for death, but at the very end, they're scared too. I don't know if that analogy really works. You know me, I'm no good at profound stuff. Right now, I'm happy to be alive, that's all. Wow, that actually does make me feel better. Figured you could use a lift since Nozomi hates you now. No chance of you tripping any of her flags anymore. Are you trying to cheer me up or push me over the edge? For real though, you did a good thing and you deserve some praise. Without any positive reinforcement, you'll end up just like me. I don't want to see that happen. But if I'm overstepping, feel free to be all, I wish I'd let you die when I had the chance. Trust me, I'll never say that. It's nice to know someone's still on my side. Thank you, Darumi. No probs. Hey, you want to play some horror games with me after breakfast? Some real gory ones? After a conversation like this, that's what your mind jumps to? I think I want to do something a little less depressing today. Aw, and here I was gonna recommend some titles that were banned for being too extreme. Well, let me know if you change your mind. Darumi left, and I headed back to my room to get my thoughts in order. Darumi joins the realm of sane people. This is 100 Line Last Defense Academy, the Retsnom route. That is, bam! That is right where we would do the title drop. 100 Line Last Defense Academy, the Retsnom route. So I've got to bail for this recording session real quick, but that's the intro. That's the start of Retsnom. Happy Retsnom Thursday. Takumi is canceled. He's lost most of his friends. The team is really small. Nozomi's here basically as an awkward prisoner. It's horrible. It's looking really fucking terrible, and Takumi can barely sleep with himself at night. Why do I always say that? But Darumi has a lot of energy for some reason. Darumi wanted to tag along to go to the other academy. Darumi was making jokes and insights. Darumi is suddenly like, she wants to live. Darumi got her will to live back from us saving her, even though it's the Darumi trolley problem, and it's objectively hilarious to save one person and let 5 of them die, or 4 or whatever. She's happy to be alive. She's turned over a new leaf. She feels differently about Takumi now, and she's our only friend. And a lot of blood is on my hands, and partially hers, because I chose to save her and not them. So it is 100% written as, you the player looked at this and chose to just save Darumi. So let's run with that. And now we're in the Retsnom route for the rest of it. So I'll get right back to finishing this episode the next time I want to voice Darumi. Welcome back to Retsnom Thursdays on the Melovania Mallways. You're listening to a first ever experience known as the Retsnom Remaster. Not series. It's not a series. So I recorded the rest of this first episode And unfortunately, there was a bit of an echo problem. And honestly, I could have uploaded it as is. It's not that bad. But I thought about it and I realized this is really some of my favorite 100-line stuff. And for a couple of reasons, I just figured I think I want to do a much better job with it, you know? The audio stuff was one thing, but I'm like trying my best to like learn more voice acting stuff. This Let's Play is a good chance to practice all kinds of things. I especially want to try my darndest with Takumi and Darumi's voices in here, because, pretty big characters to my experience in the game. And I think above all that, once I was rewatching the footage, I realized, I don't know, I kind of care a lot about this series. It's going to be really nice to conveniently get to go back and go, oh, remember Route 3, Day 7, Chapter 4, the morning conversation, and just get to, pull it up anytime and rewatch it. So I want to do a good job with this. So I'm just straight up redoing all this content. Maybe it's partially influenced by the fact that I'm a little bit hooked. I haven't played this in a while. A little bit hooked coming back to gathering materials and using them for getting social ranks up. I'm just like honestly kind of in 100% mode. It's really nice how surprisingly clear cut 100%ing this game seems to be. And yeah, I got a bond up with Shoma, so I owe you a Shoma conversation, which is fitting because here is a fun little experience that only Retsnom can provide, where even my most stalwart of allies won't talk to me. Yeah, get ready for this. Have y'all ever experienced Tsubasa not talking to you? I can't think of many routes where that would happen, but you could get a load of this shit. That feels terrible. And to make matters worse, to make matters directly worse, let's go see, is he gonna be in a swimsuit? No, he's just working out. If Hiroko and Takemaru weren't at war literally every day, I feel like this would be a very nice place for them to hang out. I can't. It feels so bad having even Takemaru not talk to you. That dude, I'm always saying that dude is so slept on. He is like a stalwart ally for so many people. He is seriously a pillar for the community and for so much of the content I've seen so far. He is really slept on. He didn't make top 10 in the damn poll, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? The cafeteria is always the next stop after training here. Nothing beats an icy cold can of cola after exercising. I have been criminally sleeping on the Takumi Luigi's Mansion shit. Just like observations. I just noticed these lights are really pretty. They look like stitches almost. Beach chair. Just the umbrella. Great for resting after a tiring swim. No, I bet. Ducky? Hiroko's bones? The bones of Hiroko? Hiroko's remains? Sleeping in the same room every day gets boring after a while. Maybe I should try sleeping here instead. And maybe one day you will. This place is so fun. It's only one pool, but I don't know. Indoor water parks, they're cool. I mean, okay, the whole Vaporwave aesthetic kind of gives away that people understand the appeal of indoor pools now, but... Alright. You got anything fun to say to me, Maruko? Don't think you do. Look at these lights. I'm trying to really resensitize myself with 100 line. There's so many little things to appreciate, and I want to make it clear, even when I further evolve my aesthetic and the aesthetic of Melovania, and it looks a lot more like 100 line, I was on this shit first. I was already into the aesthetic of this game before this game really put it all together. It really puts a few things together that I hadn't really seen put together before, but it is extremely my shit. I've been, appreciating it and sucking it dry from like every possible angle, but I have not appreciated enough. Just, it is so my aesthetic, barring the military stuff for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull open the checklist and work on this. I probably still have my, I've been spending materials, but it's really cheap, honestly. Making gifts is so cheap. I was working on Tsubasa, actually. I don't think I have many more, or maybe I just gave up too early. Oh, you're missing the saga of me making her a golden gas can from the Lost episode. I'll still have it on my hard drive if you want. Episode R1, Spacetime Safari, Episode 3, Version 1, if that's an appeal point to any Melovania otakus. I have to guess that she's more into fast food than food stamps? I don't think... Wow. National food stamps. In some situations, these can feel like they're worth more than regular money. That's very deep. I feel like this is another another thing you missed. Another thing you missed is I was trying to use this system, and it told me cleaning tools were up Tsubasa's alley. It was pointing me towards some kind of ointment that was specifically good for people who work with machinery, but there was also disinfectant spray. And I got what I think is a special dialogue in which she said, "This is targeted harassment, isn't it?" And I felt so bad. And then I noticed the doghouse, and I was thinking, oh, there's a certain character I think I would get the same response to. And with food stamps, I don't know if I would get the same response out of the orphan trio. Would they be like, oh, fuck you, I don't need these right now? Or maybe they'd appreciate them, I don't know. But this is my only guess for what she wants for handy food. Let's try. Yes! マジで? Yabba! めっちゃくちゃ嬉しいんですけど! I love that voice line. I think about it all the time. I would never have guessed that. Yes! We got a Tsubasa! Wait a minute! I accidentally cut out all of the tension that was in the... I gotta be more mindful of the story I'm presenting. I accidentally cut out all the tension. I was like, Tsubasa hates my ass, and then I immediately got a cute cutscene of Tsubasa. I should have shown some restraint, but I'm really glad I got this. It's only my third one. Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars. His hobby is making his own custom cars. And before you ask, no, he doesn't actually race them on the highway or anything. But he does test drive them someplace else. I eventually got to help him with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out though. Oh, really? I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I want to be with someone who owns a ton of awesome cars. That's interesting. I figured she would rather just have awesome cars. Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law. Or am I being prejudiced when I say that? Tsubasa! I think you gotta start dating all kinds of people if you're gonna continue growing as a Tsubasa. I like to ship her with Darumi for sure now, and I feel like almost all of the interesting Tsubasa ships are like with somebody who's a bit more of a bad boy or a bad girl than her. So come on, just loosen up a little bit. Whatever. Ma, I'll just buy my own cars. All I gotta do is win the lottery first. Some people spoiled something about Tsubasa's backstory in the comments on the twins video that I think was alluded to a bit there. I didn't really know much about her parents, but there seems to be more story there. Hell yes! Free time! I also was reflecting in my first unreleased episode that you can't go out during these days for seemingly no reason. I don't know, maybe we just don't have enough allies that would go with us right now, but it seems really arbitrary when I can and cannot go. Those are my buddies. Those are my two friends. But I think I've already completely gotten everything out of them. Maybe I could get... I mean, look, Darumi actually has... Oh, no, yeah. It's showing his stats I would give because it's possible to actually do a thing with him, whereas nobody else here has that. Okay, back to the rec room. Yeah, it seems like gifts are cheaper than upgrades by a magnitude. Although I was saying you should probably upgrade your units before you start doing this. Ah, yeah, there we go. Get pressed flour. Get air freshener. Get stardust. Coating. Empty bread bag. Okay, I figured that it was random, like, rare space stuff from exploring that unlocks these, but I didn't know. So, name? Never mind. Yeah. Name. Darumi. I got it. Yeah, I found that she does like happy powder. That's one of her things. Dragon keychain, gutsy shade, temporary tattoo. Temporary tattoo does seem possible. Ah, suits the punk style. I can't really think of anybody who would be more, quote, punk than her, but at the same time, you know, they do. I have a bit of a video script on this. Punk is not generally the word they use for her. Gutsy shades. I know who that goes to. Anyhow. Darumi. Horror accessories. The bomb collar. Oh, nitroglycerin, that thing that Bakugo Katsuki likes to produce. Art items. Oh, really? Oh, I haven't done these? Have I not done the depressing eroge? Or maybe I haven't done splatter movies. Yeah. Okay. Yee! How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Affinity went up by 5. Yes. I'll be honest, as interested as I am in the support ranks, there's part of me that is just starving to complete all of the checklist things here, which I should be careful of, you know? Leave something for the future when you're doing, like, other routes and starting to run out of things to do. I don't really see anything that seems like it's gonna take eternity to complete, but knock on wood, maybe I'm wrong about that. Once I was on my own, I found myself thinking about everything again. Because of the choice I made, Moko and the others died, without any of us ever getting to meet them. I still hadn't forgotten Nozomi's harsh words and cold attitude. Was coming back to the past in itself the wrong choice? No, I can't keep overthinking this. It's not going to change anything. You're right about that. I forced my mind away from those troubling thoughts and got into bed and turned out the light. Soon enough, I managed to drift off to sleep. I've played Retsnam so many times now, which is to say 1.4, but part of that is already a replay, that I'm starting to like notice the symbolism with his sleep or what kind of progression is going on based on what's happening each day. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. I will. I might go swimming. If things had gone to plan, we'd be meeting up with those guys from the other academy today. I don't really think we would. But that would never happen now. I'd abandoned them. They were all dead. Not again. Whenever I'm on my own, I end up beating myself up. I gotta get moving. I can't just lay around in bed all day. I managed to drag myself out of bed and went to the cafeteria alone. Free time! Yeah, whatever I've got left to do. I read a book last time, and the book was like the math one where it says, if you're gonna be a leader, don't fuck up, or something like that. Or don't betray people, which hit badly. Okay, I'll just check one more Darumi. Cheap food. Ah! B-tier feasts? A B-tier feast sounds particularly Tsukumo. Sweet snacks doesn't sound bad. An evil snack? An evil snack that robs people of reason and replaces it with fat and carbs. A selection of snacks for little kids. I don't know that the little kids is necessarily pointing me towards Darumi. Limited edition noodles, probably no. Gyudon, I don't think so. Favorite food of a certain superhero who loves friendship and justice? I don't know who that is. Sweet snacks for Darumi? I have very little to lose. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Why is she in the defense room? How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me? Yay. Yo! We came in clutch with the second Darumi bomb. Why are we in the defense room? I'll never capture how weird it was to have Shoma's conversation in the sleeping pod room. Do you study a lot, Takumi? I don't. It totally bores me. It's not like my parents have any expectations for me either. Oh, I'm not saying it's pointless to study or anything, okay? I just don't want to end up too smart. Smart people have more things to worry about after all. Also, I don't dig the competitive spirit it promotes. Why do other people seem to like it so much? Huh. Competition in Darumi. Trying to one-up one another when we're not even playing a killing game is just stupid. You can count me out. I'm feeling stupid for even talking about it. Regular society and everyday life are pure trash. Real shit, sister. Wow, Darumi and competition. That was very interesting because there are plenty of more fucked up reasons why she might have fallen out of interest with school, and I'm sure there are more layers, but the fact that she opens up with competition, I don't exactly understand that. Also, the more smart you are, the more problems you have. I don't know if that's a super, like I could picture there being different meanings to that? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Shoma in the garden? Rec room. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the rec room right now. One last Darumi? See, I literally said one last the last time. Cool accessory, horror accessory. That's pretty much it. What was the cool one again? Oh, the earring. Wait, but what was the horror accessory? What was the horror accessory? Oh, the bomb collar. Of course. No, continue on. Continue on with your day. Anyhow, Shoma. I realized the reason Snake plushie hasn't shown up in his list for me is because he doesn't actually have Snake plushie as one of his items. However, Doghouse is there. It's an animal oh, wait a minute. That Doghouse was an animal ornament. There's yet another animal ornament. Is the Shiba not... Have I not done that? I keep fucking up. Is the Shiba not in yet? Oh, it looks like I haven't done the Shiba yet. Okay, yeah, the snake is not one of his. Cleaning tools. Oh, he would like the disinfectant spray. Yeah, because he cleans the bathroom. Oh, I'm so... That might be my first dislike I found. Okay, haven't done that yet on this file. Heyo! It's Christmas for Darumi and Shoma on Retsnom Thursday. Oh, pretty. You're giving me something is so awesome. Just something, some Bokumitai no Mushi Kusomushi like me. Literacy by 10? Hell yes, sister. Thanks, Shoma. If I have any materials left to give, I am giving them away. Okay. Another day over. Nothing really happened today either. You didn't love giving Shoma Windex? The mood between me and the others isn't bad exactly, just a little awkward. Your standards are really low if this doesn't hit you as bad. Nozomi still hates my guts though. I have no idea how I'm going to patch things up with her. There has to be a way. If only I could think of something. This is getting me nowhere. I think it's time for bed. Shutting down my brain for the night, I lay down and surrendered myself to sleep. Day 12. What up? Ugh, morning already. Same deal today as yesterday. Do whatever I can to stay fucking sane. But first, let's get some grub. I walked into the cafeteria to find Tsubasa and Takemaru already sitting at a table. Morning, Takumi. Hey, guys. Good morning, Takumi. Are you okay, Tsubasa? I know you have the nausea problem, but it's not usually this bad first thing in the morning, right? I'm more stressed out than usual today. We kind of got into a fight with the others. A fight? But it's okay now, it's just... If you're still dry heaving, it must have been pretty bad. Was it about me? Well, not exactly. Don't sugarcoat it. Takumi can handle the truth. Takemaru, try to have some delicacy. I guess that's a guess. It's fine though. After what I did, I don't blame anyone for being mad at me. Not everyone's out to get you, you know. I mean, we were gonna lose that battle the other day before you showed up. If you had taken even a little longer getting back, the invaders would have wiped us out for sure. Getting bailed out and then going off on the guy who did the bailing? That ain't how a real man does things. Same goes for bringing Nozomi back with you. Her being here helped us win that battle too. I didn't know you felt that way, Takemaru. Why didn't you say anything until just now? Those guys are still convinced Takumi's lying to us. You think anything I said would have made a difference? Also, it ain't my place to butt in and tell Nozomi what's what. Yeah, very good. All this went down because of Takumi's judgment. That means it's his responsibility. Yeah, I agree. This is a problem I have to deal with myself. I guess you knowing about the future's changed things already, for better or worse. I don't think you made the wrong call, though. You did what you had to in a tough situation. Try not to lose sight of that, okay? See ya. Takamaru can be kind of blunt sometimes, but his heart's really in the right place, huh? Yeah, that's a really sweet convo. I like that he had the thought about Nozomi as well. He can do a little bit of nuance. Yeah, I'm glad he's the way he is. I needed to hear that. Not trying to steal his glory or anything, but I think you made the right choice too. We're the ones who said you should act as our leader and handle the big decisions. Pushing all the responsibility onto you and complaining about it afterwards wouldn't sit right with me. I appreciate you saying that. But there's no denying I let personal feelings color my judgment. I can't help feeling guilty. That's fine. Feel how you feel. Just don't obsess over it, alright? I'll try. Thanks, Tsubasa. It's nice to know some of the team are more understanding toward me. Everyone's got their own feelings on the matter. That's just what happens when you put so many different people together. With my tone, I was preparing for another sentence, I'll be honest. After Tsubasa left the cafeteria, I went back to my room. Retsnom Remastered! Okay, so now that Takemaru and Tsubasa are not mad at me, oh, Hiroko also is just like around. Maybe we can go exploring. Maybe I'm fucking addicted. Maybe I'm a little bit addicted. Yes! I found this team was really good last time. Also, they're buddy. I like them. Ikuwayo. Hiroko deleted numerous boss mob encounters in a single turn. She can farm AP really well. In her own sweet way. Not voltage, but she's one of those units that just gets more AP than others when they kill for some reason. She's such a fun unit. She's really cool, because normally a unit that can just go on a tear on its own. I don't know, I mean, Yugamu and Kyoshiga did do this, but, yeah, I don't know, usually they're more voltage-based for me. Well, let's see. Ah, that's exactly where I want to go. This is easy. So I'm looking for the exact kind of place I theorized about existing last time, or previously. I said maybe there's some ways where if you spend a lot of time on the board game, you can get really quick material farming, you know, unlock like better regions or whatever. And that's exactly what exists. That's exactly how this works. I found a forest, and I was able to get Shokubutsu for life. I have a hell of a lot of plants. And now I'm looking for something to get rocks and machines. This is a nicely located one. What is this place, actually? You find a tiger sleeping soundly. Sleepy soundly! 2 Retsnom typos. You find a tiger sleepy soundly. Strike now and you can defeat it, probably. Attack the tiger! Takumi Sumino took damage. HP -6. Oh, sorry, Takumi. Okay. What have we got? I hope it's triglycerin peroxide for a bomb collar. You find a tiger sleepy soundly. Leave it alone. No! Thinking it back. Oh, whoops. I meant to click the other one. You find a tiger sleepy soundly. Gorgeous gem. Oh, that might have been for Darumi's earrings. Oh. Figure out the signed secret code. Got cool cape. 90, oh, 60. Okay. Oh, fabric. Fabric would also be, would that be like a mall? Fabric would be something. You find a large piece of red cloth. A pirate king's flag. A large piece of fabric turned out to be a pirate king's flag with a skull mark. However, it was full of holes. Do I get to choose? How does that work? You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. It looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. Pick it up. The stuffed toy's fabric was torn in tatters. You replaced it with the cool cape. Was that worth it? No, sure. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just going back. You find a pair of men's underwear. See if they're still clean. Polyester! Yattazo! Well. You find the ruins of an invader base. Get Kako to destroy it? Oh, because she could snipe it. Creep past. Supercomputer GPU. I feel like my machines are generally pretty good right now. You find an abandoned pharmacy. The interior has been looted. There might be something useful. Stealing is wrong. Stealing's fucking wrong. Let's just try the other way. You find a large piece of red cloth while exploring old houses. What could this be? A pirate king's flag? Nothing happened. You find a neglected bronze statue. Pat its head. It crumbled. A pebble. Okay. 4? Yes! Torn screen. Hell yeah. We're gonna make a Japanese style divider. Is purple or yellow worse? I don't know. I think purple's at least bad. Okay. Here we go. Get the killing on. Oh, I said something very interesting in the last episode. I suppose if it happens, you'll probably know by now. But I knew a guy who knew a guy by Googling on Mercari, and I found a copy of the Hiroko light novel that was released in the Little Boopy Baby deluxe editions for this game in Japan, and I got it for like 900 yen. And I can't imagine there's gonna be that much for high quality fanlation coming out in the near future. So I was saying, if I get into it, because there's been some juicy ass stuff about her in here, I might just have to go and translate it for y'all. I would definitely debate that. I mean, apparently the Darumi one is the next light novel to come out, so that would definitely get priority if it came out, but I would be pretty happy to test myself with the Hiroko light novel first, because I've been needing something to practice translating on that I legit want to translate. And I've been really, you know, it's kind of shocking, like, oh, an anime fan can't find things to translate. But yeah, I just haven't had any projects on my mind to practice with, or small daily stuff to practice with either. I really just haven't. Just heal. Just heal. Hey! Just heal twice. Oh no, she would get stunned. Darumi. Do as thine Shisekol. Oh yeah, she can get AP now and again. Sa, hajimeru wa yo. Oh, they have shield? Come on, you got this. Oh no. Oh no. This is the worst day in Hiroko history. Oh no. Yosh. Oh, if she... They all... You know what? This is worth it. Damaranai wa. Don't silence yourself. Don't be quiet. Don't keep quiet. Squeal for me. I think I would say squeal for me. Damaranai wa. I feel fine. E. That was much messier than the first round. Those guys with their shields can actually cause quite a bit of a nuisance. Not that many units can do more than 1 or 2 attack damage. Well, Kashmir, that's great. Yeah, I'm gonna still try to get to the west. The western exit. Ah. I think that goes to second to last academy, but I am more interested in the beach. What's this? The beach? Oh, this is a lot of cloth. This is effectively a cloth area. Well? I don't know. There's no screen transition, but if I somehow made it down there, that might be interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in doing a cloth run. Shoot. You find natural hot spring, take a dip. Ah! We lost a lot, but I think that might have been worth it. No. Ah, the supercomputer GPU was good. I just don't think I have a burning need for machine parts right now. Okay, I'm already down at the beach, right? Oh no, you dropped your bag. Everything fell into a nearby pond? Go into the water! I don't want to lose everything. We got cashmere in here. You're suddenly able to move, spiderweb, force your way through. Come on, man! I've never lost so many items before. Are you serious? John. Yeah, that makes up for it. We're no longer cooking with polyester, we're making everything with spiderweb. An invader's cape, steal the cape. Yay, cool cape. Not bad. You are suddenly unable to move, spiderweb. Yay. Okay. Just a little bit more, because we have lost a lot, but we also got healed. Cashmere. You find a cowboy-looking invader. Strike before it can react. Yay! You were suddenly unable to move. Force your way through. You lost giant spider silk and giant spider silk, but you gained a giant spider silk. I just lost a giant spider silk. Let's be genuine here. Ah, I want these spider silks. Should I sacrifice my clothes next time? You find a suitcase, force it open. Nah, that's okay, Darumi. Hey, another one of those. Okay. You find what looks to be a pine mushroom. Eat it. Ugh. Sometimes it goes okay. 3. You find a tiger sleeping soundly. I will leave it alone. Okay. You find a bird roosting on top of a tall tree. Its feathers are a beautiful crimson color. Chase it! Rainbow feather for me. This looks great. Go over here. Hell yeah! We got another rainbow. Bonded. Okay. Who's into bondage here? I think Hiroko would use that on her buddies, but who would want to be tied? Oh, maybe Darumi. But I don't think she has that on here. I don't know if Darumi is that kinky. I don't know. There's moments where I'm like, I don't actually know that she's actually that kinky. And exploration. I do resent Kodaka for making me think about the characters in such a sexual lens. That is I knew there were reasons I was gonna dislike this guy getting into this, but yeah, like these characters are sexualized up the wazoo, and it's not even just like so it's not panty shots or thigh gaps or whatever. It's just we're constantly talking about these kids boning. You know what I mean? And there is like pretty like borderline sexual content in this game from what I've seen, which is surprising. Yeah, there's a lot. That just seems to be his MO. Would you say nothing happened today, Takumi? You explored 7 different spider webs. The days are all fading into one, and I still haven't found a damn way to improve the mood around here. Sirei hasn't come forward to say anything either. Not that I'm surprised. So long as the school itself is safe, it's all the same to him. There's bound to be another attack sooner or later. I need to use this in-between time wisely. Yes, you do. And I need to go make tea to be cozy in the... You're listening to Retsnom Thursdays on the Melovanium Always. Takumi was able to sleep because he thought that would be a good use of his time. And he was right. It's too right. It's too early in the morning, Sirei. I was woken up by the morning announcement, just like usual. Everyone's probably getting up and going to the cafeteria now. Yeah, not today. I'm not going. I waited until the cafeteria had emptied out and ate a quick breakfast on my own. After that, I was back to my room to figure out my next move. Who of my buddies am I going to pamper? I realized in the break time that I really want to see like a lot of Takemaru support things. You can almost use them like a supplement if you haven't found routes featuring the characters yet, because I've just seen nothing on this guy. I know jack shit about this guy. You already used the Gift-O-Matic too? I'm pretty sure I remember this one, and I've probably done it before. Alright. Takemaru. I've probably farmed literally all of them. He's number 2! He's number 2. He deserves... I really want to see his bond with Takumi and Darumi get explored more. I don't know. Because him, Takumi, and Darumi, and Tsubasa too, are kind of like, really kind of like the most core characters. Hiroko, of course, is also a big thing, but she's very like, she's not like, you know, super duper core, because she's always doing her own thing, and she's missing for most of the first story. He's just like such a, I don't know. I'm always circling around the same point with him. Oh yeah, sexy clothes. I've wanted to do that for a while. There we go. Nailed it. That's not expensive at all, is it? Takamaru Yakushiji. Crafting complete. Are you sure I can have this? Hell yeah! Just turn me into mush. Oh. Bro just needs one good yaoi ship, and then he would be popular. He just needs one good yaoi ship. Why don't we ship him with Yugamu yet? Why aren't we doing that? Please. Please. It's a plea for humanity. Start shipping him with a man. Or anybody, really. I don't know. I'm not that tuned into the fandom, but it's pretty easy to get a pulse on things. Okay, back to Yakushiji. No. I always do that. No. Meh. 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 Vehicle accessories, clothes, animal books. Cat photo book? A photo book of exciting cat images. Some are wearing uniforms and biker jackets. Others are even posed on their hind legs. I guess if I read it carefully, I would have realized who this was for. We definitely can get him at least one rank up. Oh, the rocks are a big limiting reagent, though. Are you sure I can have this? Hell, you just turned me into mush. Woo! Yay! It's easy getting the first rank. I gotta hand it to you, Takumi. You got good taste. Hey, when this war's over, let's rip through town on motorcycles together. I cannot picture Takumi doing that activity. No license? Just hop on the back of mine. My seats even come with fancy leopard print. It's a deal, yeah? We'll go faster and fast and see what happens. All right, that's cute. I mean, again, I just want to see their friendship more. What was Darumi's first one? Oh, that was really good, but I guess it was also a bit superficial. That was the gatekeeping Amemiya killing game recommendation conversation. All right, that time again already. Today's been much like yesterday and the day before that. Everyone was still on edge, and I had no way of helping. It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make everything better. Only changing the past would really fix things at this point. As it is, all I can do is take this one day at a time until we reach day 100. Yeah, see what happens in the morning. I got into bed and went to sleep, ending my 13th day at Last Defense Academy. Am I speaking in a slightly Midwestern way because of Hunter? I feel like there's a slight Midwestern or Southern thing to my voice today, and I did just spend like probably 15 or 17 total hours with him this weekend. Happy Monster Prom Halloween. Oh yeah, y'all don't know when I'm recording this. I did this before and after Monster Prom Day. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. I was thinking on 100 Line as like a platform for storytelling versus necessarily just a story. I was thinking how much Retsnom feels like its own specific Halloween activity compared to just being 100 Line gameplay, which is a very easy way to get suckered into playing 300 hours. I didn't want to show my face around the cafeteria. Maybe I should start getting up while it's still dark and eat breakfast then. Ding dong! Someone actually wants to talk to me? I wonder who it is. I opened the door to greet my morning visitor. Hey, Takumi! Are you alive? Are you dead? Do you want to die? Hi, Darumi! What's the matter? What do you want? I was hoping to run into you in the cafeteria yesterday, but you weren't there. Yeah, I went a little later than usual. I figured everyone could use some space. Aha! You're the type who's so concerned about others, you actually end up making things worse. I knew it. Still though, tension's rising across the whole group. An alienated team leader. If we're gonna hold a killing game, now'd be the perfect time. Kyo! Not gonna happen. I'm still amazed you can lead everything back to that. And I must reiterate my comment from last time. I keep leading every conversation in my life back to Darumi. Crazy. Circles of life. If you want, I could go cause a big scene. Maybe help everyone get some stuff off their chests. I don't know what you mean by that. Also, please don't. I have a feeling you'd only make things more awkward. You still haven't answered my question. Why did you want to see me in the first place? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this. What is this thing? It weighs a ton. Darumi handed me something. It was big and round and heavy, but I had no idea what it was. It smells kinda funky. What is this, something for cursing ritual? Please don't tell me this is food. No, it went away! I figured you might be hungry the way you've been avoiding the cafeteria, so I made this for you. This is the Darumi onigiri, a prized culinary staple of the Retsnam route. This is important for culture. She made an onigiri, even though she has so many eating disorders, she probably hasn't eaten an onigiri in years. And the rice is rainbow, or it's just straight up jelly beans. There are sausages, there is salmon, which is, raw salmon. The black dangly things, I'm gonna be generous and say they're seaweed and not some kind of mystery tentacle. There is some mystery pink thing down there. There's some kind of, that's a scorpion tail. Actually, that's definitely a scorpion tail. Leaves, there's gummy bear, very, very big gummy bears. She noticed that Takumi wasn't going to the cafeteria, so she prepared an onigiri to give to him. She made him breakfast. I figured you might be hungry the way you've been avoiding the cafeteria, so I made this for you. Also, it must be noted that in Japanese culture, particularly in anime and manga, a female character preparing a lunch for a male character can be interpreted as a romantic sign of affection. You made this? You really shouldn't have. Even I know how to make onigiri. I just filled it with whatever I could find. Where do we keep scorpions? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? You could take that literally either way. But this is a one-time only thing. Being productive in the morning is way too depressing to do every day. Just come to the cafeteria like normal, okay? I might not be there though. Well, thanks for this. And as for tomorrow, I'll think about it. Great! See you around then! Darumi waved energetically and skipped away. This is a surprise. I never thought Darumi would be the one to comfort me. She's pretty good at it when she wants to be. Things are playing out differently, but that can be an opportunity to see a new side of everybody, I guess. You could say that again. I can't sit around moping forever. Let's get out there and see what I can achieve today. Woo! I don't think he eats that, but I would eat that. You gotta commit. If it's Retsnam Thursday, and you have a chance to eat the Darumi onigiri, am I gonna end up recreating that in real life one day? Definitely cannot rule that out based on how the last 2 months have gone with this game. Can I actually spend time with Hiroko? You know what? I will. Hiroko, what are you doing here? Hiroko? Are you not feeling okay? Could you shut up, please? I'm trying to meditate. Meditate? I was healing my mind by quieting my spirit and observing the sound of the wind. Maybe I do like you. This war is a long one, so having a few days like this is a necessity. She meditates all day? You're getting some mental respite, huh? Maybe I'll do some meditation myself. Wow. Yeah, it seems hard not to at least like Hiroko a little bit. She's really cool. Yay, we're still getting decent rewards from her. I could hang out with her more. But first, I should give her a gift. Hirako! Hiragumi! Hirakareen! Here I come! Okay. Definitely have not got all of the details on her, but... Oh, we're even missing a word. Soothing tool. Yeah, what is her soothing tool? Antipyretic medicine. Reducing fever. Bath salts. Anyone who wants to relax in the bath? I mean, she loves swimming. A fever. A fever? Does she get a fever when she time travels? God, it'd be funny if you didn't watch those last 2 episodes. In a weird way, I feel like she might get fevers when she time travels. I'm just gonna see if Hirako gets fevers real quick. Be right back. Crafting complete. What would she even say if I succeeded? That's a no. That's a no. Well, you're going in the bath. Yawn. At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. It's not Darumi Thursday if it's not nighttime. Another day, gone. Today really flew by. We're getting closer and closer to the next battle, but will we still be able to work as a team the way things are now? I haven't talked to Nozomi in a long time. Same goes for Ima, Kako, and Gaku. I'll have to figure something out soon. Gloom settled over me. Unable to shake it off, I went to bed, hoping that tomorrow would be a better day. So you did. Dead dawn. Up and at 'em, rise and shine. Prepare for another day of enduring the unendurable and suffering the... Bwhere! 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 Do I have to voice act the alarm? Is that alarm in Japanese? The alarm cut across the morning announcement. I scrambled out of bed and started pulling on my clothes. An attack? Now? Alright. Spending your units a little early, are we? Wow. Hexagon. Sky. Bubble. Activated. Bubble status. Activated. Hexagon status. Connected. Defense level. Hexagon bubble. Good, you're all here. Be careful out there. This might be a little different from what you're used to. Just take a look. What? There's 2 commanders? That's right. This battle is going to test you like never before. So it's more important than ever that you listen to your leader and work as a team. Does she have a snake motif? I was kind of geeking out last time over the enemy designs. Like, it gets easier and easier as time goes on. Still the same as ever, huh? I was hoping they'd at least cut me some slack during our battles. What's up the long faces, everyone? You're fighting to protect humanity from extinction here, remember? Don't worry about it. We can still fight. As long as Last Defense Academy stays standing, you're fine with it, right? Well, yeah, but it makes my cold mechanical heart ache seeing you all like this. We don't have time to stand around and talk. The enemy is getting closer. Right, protecting the school has to come first. Let's all do our best and try to work together. That's the spirit. Let's do this! Yeah, when you're playing a lot of 100 line, you get desensitized, but then you come back and it's like, oh, he really did that. He really stuck that all the way in. Just stab yourself in the heart, Mr. Sumino. What's there to worry about? Yosh. There is nobody who does that pose like Darumi. Like, that is really one of the essential Darumi is a queen moments. I will not be doing this battle. I'd like to go to sleep. Oh yeah, I wanted to recount because I'm not sure that I did it well enough. In the timeline where Darumi does die, not this battle, sorry, the battle in which we return from second to last, it is set up where there are 4 sides of attack. On one side is the twins. On the other side is Gaku and Shoma, and then Takimaru and Darumi are alone on one part of the battlefield, or they're each alone on 2 separate parts of the battlefield. Time for another defensive battle, troops. When you work together, no one can stand in your way. When you work together... Kyo, kyo, kyo. This atmosphere is totally brutal. I love it! Anyhow, so the Supreme Commander was trying to get somebody and juice them, and she had her eyes on Darumi. I think because Takimaru and Darumi were on their own, separately on their own, and Takimaru could evade her with the bicycle, but Darumi could not, so she had to run and run and run and run to avoid the Supreme Commander, and that is what she was doing when she kind of got her will to live back. She was like fighting and fighting and fighting, and it really took a long time, and she just kind of got the spirit of like, I can do it, and then when Takumi showed up, she was really moved and was like, I can do it, and that was a really big moment. But she had, I think, a very, very scarring run-in with the Supreme Commander there, I would say. Having her life flashing before her eyes for so long while she's being singled out by like somebody that scary definitely scarred her in a way that lingers over the entirety of Retsnam. How'd you like that, invader scum? This ain't even a challenge. Aw, no chances of anyone getting killed by friendly fire at this rate. You don't have to act so disappointed about it, Darumi. The battle's not over yet, though. We've still got to deal with the commanders. That's true, but if we keep this up, I know we can win. Come on, you guys. How long are you gonna keep up this silent treat? Quiet. One of the commanders is making a move. Now you face Vala Gorzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield. Boom. I think that's a sumo thing. Blood of my bond. Release. Oh, I love these transformations. I don't know if it's just the angles, but... Oh, they're so cool! Look at the cannon! That's so cool! Wow, this guy looks pretty strong. He'll try to break away and attack us from a distance. Be careful, everyone. Hey, I told you to knock it off with all that future talk. Sorry. Where did the other commander go? What now? An earthquake? No, not an earthquake. This is... Oh, I hate looking at her. I hate it. This reminds me of Ima. I hate it. I am the paragon of salvation, Shanshin. In the name of God Most Holy, I will purge you from this planet. This one looks really strong too. It's here. It's her. That's the commander that taught Ima how to speak this language. I don't want to hear about some hypothetical future version of me right now, Mr. Sumino. This ain't the time to be picky about that. How do we beat her, Takumi? Well, last time we used a special poison, but the one who made it was... Was it Yugamu? No chance of using that strategy this time, then. Guess we'll have to think of something else. It's okay. We won't need the poison so long as no one gets absorbed. Just keep your distance and... Oh, hold on! It looks like they're doing something weird. Huh? Ha ha ha! How long has it been since we last fought together as one, Shashin? I can't wait to go wild again. Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quick. What the hell? What are they up to now? Remember, we're not just fighting for ourselves anymore. gotta be kidding me! Where'd they go? The way they emphasize the mouth! That's such a cool mouth! Ah! It gives the impression of razor sharp teeth. That's the best! They fuse together. They can do that. Seems that way, unless we're all dreaming. Well, guess it's over. The boys are gonna get dismembered, and the girls are gonna get violated by tentacles. Then I'll just charge in and get absorbed. Once their body's contaminated by my unhealthy levels of mediocrity, they're bound to get weaker. So you'd like make them really fat or really skinny? Is that how that works? I wanted to say something inspiring. Even just, let's do this, everyone. But it would probably sound hollow coming from me the way things were right now. However strong they are, we still have to fight. That sprite is just... There's just something dead and desperate in her eyes. Oh, so badass! Oh, it's got so many eyes! Alright, everybody roll up and take your places. The spikes coming out of the ground, I guess maybe they always have that, but I don't know. The tendrils becoming spikes is so freaking cool. They're using these tolls under the tunnel to tunnel the wrong range. Don't let him catch you off guard. Yeah, Takemaru, there's a lot I haven't emotionally processed about Situation Zero or whatever. That'll come out during the stream starting less than a week from now. Oh no, just slightly over a week from now. Kyoshiga and Takemaru getting grabbed by her is just like, no, we're not doing that, no. Happy Halloween. Impossible. How could we lose? We're not done yet. I refuse to yield. Leaning on one another for support, the two commanders desperately struggled to get back on their feet. In the end, even that was too much for them. Their legs gave out and they collapsed in the dirt once more. Palagarzo, no. The more feminine-looking one crawled over to her fallen comrade, reaching out to take his hand in hers. Oop, 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 oop. I'm sorry, darling. I broke my promise. I couldn't protect you. And here I thought we could keep our family safe. What a fool I've been. Forgive me, Shanshin. Don't say that, my love. You'll always be a hero to me. You fought so valiantly for me, for everyone, and for our family. Our little warrior will be left to fend for himself now. I wish I could be there for him. He'll be fine, even without us. He's strong. He is your son, after all. Are those two a couple? They even said they have a kid, didn't they? Oh, maybe their son's gonna come after us for revenge someday. Edgelord characters like that aren't as popular as they used to be, though. It might be hard for the fans to accept him. Just hurry and kill them. If we don't do it, then... But then, the worst happened. Something fell to the earth with an impact that sent us all reeling. And when the dust cleared... Oh, God, that's so cool! Oh, talk about less is more. Showing so little of her and then cutting to black was like really effective. God, she makes me feel so much. Oh, it's so much bigger than before. I'm going to the dark side, gang. I feel sick. It's the Supreme Commander. We should fall back and we should regroup. But she's the one who killed the others. You'll pay. What's wrong, Darumi? You're gonna pay for this. I'll fucking kill you, bitch! Whoa, Darumi, calm down. You're not gonna last 2 seconds if you go charging in like that. So you still have some fight in you. Very well. Allow me to test you. Miss Amemia has escalated the situation way beyond what it needed to be. What do we do now? We have no other choice. We fight! Oh! Darumi versus Vex, this is such a great part of this! Ah! Show her what we can do! It's on site. It's on site during the Retsnom route. Fuck off. I mean, it's always gonna be on site for all the things she's done. I've now seen her kill Ima, Nozomi, and Darumi. Wonderful. I can feel the power welling up inside me. This must be thanks to those allies of yours that I devoured. Ew. At least I didn't have to see it. It's better than I expected from them. They were so bland and flavorless. Those are my friends you're talking about. That's sickening. That's sickening. That's sickening enough for Layla. Yep, we're skipping it. The first time I did this, I had everybody hopped up on Yell, and I was ready to do like an infinite Darumi thing and kill her, but it just didn't work. I forgot what it was. I mean, she has like 70 shield or whatever. No way. You're all down just like that? This doesn't make sense. How can she be so strong? It was bad enough when we fought her back before, but this is unreal. Absorbing Hemo Anima must power her up even more than it does for you guys. That is such an unfortunate thing to learn. Is this really the best you can do? I should have known all that posturing was just for show. I could devour you all here and now. But I think I'm already a match for your secret weapon as I am. Huh? What are you talking about? Let's end things here for today. I'll let you live so you can sharpen your skills and make my superior self even more superior someday. I have to practice an evil laugh for this job. Her high laugh, echoing across the courtyard, the Supreme Commander simply turned and walked away. She left herself totally undefended, because she knew we couldn't do anything to stop her. Happy Supreme Commander! When Vexness had gone, we revived our fallen allies and went back to the room for the day. The sun began to go down, but I didn't feel much like sleeping. The only reason we survived today was because Vexness spared us, and she did that on a whim. We might not be so lucky next time. She can wipe us out pretty much whenever she wants to. As we are now, we don't have any way to stand up to her. We need to think of a countermeasure. I won't let anyone else die. Come to think of it, what was with Darumi today? She flew off the handle at Vexness out of nowhere. I never expected her to get that angry at one of our enemies. She hardly ever took anything seriously last time around. I can't have her charging off recklessly like that again. I should probably have a talk with her and get her to hold back a little bit. But she has a girl rivalry. She has a rivalry. She's gonna kill the final boss somehow on day 18. Or no, this isn't even that. On day 15. In which Takumi has to double check that Darumi's dorm is next to him, even though she's been his neighbor forever. Okay, is this Darumi's room? Okay, this is Darumi's room right here. After checking the nameplate to make sure I had the right place, I rang the bell by the side of the door. No reply. Maybe she's not here? Darumi mentioned she has insomnia before. She's probably not asleep. But where else could she go at this hour? Guess I'll go look for her. Guess you will. I walked around the school, checking up each room in turn. The cafeteria, the garage, the parking lot, the slaughterhouse, the classrooms, the anime fuck dungeon, the rec room, the war room, the kraken pen. I didn't find her in any of those. The place I actually found her was maybe the last place I'd have thought to look. Hey, Darumi. So this is where you've been all this time? Hey, Takumi. What are you doing here so late? Are you setting up a locked room mystery? Who's your victim? Is it me? Of course not. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, right. Do you want a normal answer or a messed up paranoia-inducing one? The normal one. I'm really paranoid enough right now. I knew you'd say that. It's written all over your face. What can I say? I just get you. What are you doing? I was doing research. I wanted to see if it's possible to bring the dead back to life. Huh? You mean like with the Revive-O-Matic? No, I'm trying to find a way that'll work on someone the Revive-O-Matic can't fix. You're talking about bringing back people who are really dead? Don't be so. I trailed off as I thought about Moko and the others. They'd all had their hemo-anima absorbed, leaving them nothing but dried up husks, unable to be revived, so far as we know. Are you doing this for the members from the other academy? Even if you are, I still don't think something as crazy as that is even possible. I know, right? But how much crazy stuff have we seen actually happen already? Weird monsters, special powers, time travel. We're living in the kind of world where normal common sense no longer applies. I figure we can probably find something that breaks the laws of the universe if we just look hard enough. I kinda get where you're coming from, but still. Hey, even I know this is a long shot. We'd be going beyond sci-fi and just into full-on fantasy territory. Reality is way too cruel for that kind of miracle to exist. I know that, but I can't help looking anyway. I can't help thinking, what if? The memory of Darumi charging at Vexness suddenly popped into my head. Darumi, are you feeling guilty because the others died? Why would I care about a bunch of people I never even met? But they died so I could live, and that's the reason you've been so bummed lately, right? Choices, am I right? Everyone we make splits the universe in two. Literally. If you'd stayed at the other academy, I'd be dead, and those other guys would still be alive. Maybe, but that's not the choice I made. Anyhow, I'm doing this because I want to. It's nothing you need to worry about. And it's fun going through all these books, even if I barely understand anything that's in them. That's fine, I guess. But how about I help? Who knows, maybe we really will find a way to bring them all back. For realsies? That'd be great! Most of the stuff is way too complicated for me. I pulled up a chair and sat down across from Darumi. Grabbing a book from the nearest pile, I began to flip through it, although it didn't make a ton of sense to me. Could we really find a new way to revive everyone like this? Honestly, I wasn't sure, but it felt like it was worth it to at least look. While Darumi and I sat in the library, evening turned into night. When it got really dark outside, we decided to come back to this tomorrow, and finally called it a day. This is my favorite shit. Takumi and Darumi, doing their midnight research in the spooky library. Up and at 'em! I'm still really tired. Must be because I stayed up late with Darumi last night. My body clock's all out of whack. You're on Darumi time now, bud. I'm no good to anyone like this. Maybe I'll just sleep through the whole day today. I'll get up when it's night and go to the library again. And that's how Takumi slept his way through his 16th day at Last Defense Academy. It was pretty late by the time I woke up again. I definitely felt better though. I'd be able to focus on our research just fine. I headed to the library to join Darumi and pick things up where we left off. My head would be pounding if I did that, just suddenly change to be nocturnal on a whim. Ooh, a wild Takumi appeared! I didn't see you around anywhere today. Not judging or anything. I totally get wanting to shut yourself away from the world and just wallow. I wasn't wallowing, just sleeping. You're looking full of energy though. Doya! I know, right? Calling myself an insomniac gives people the wrong idea. Let's just say I'm a micro sleeper instead. I don't think there's much of a difference. Anyway, we doing more research tonight? Yep. You know, I've been at it for several days now, and every now and then I still find a book that I can't read at all. Not at all. The words aren't just too long or complicated or anything. I literally don't understand the writing. It just looks like random shapes. I'm not being an idiot this time. I've actually tried to read these ones, and I can't. Could it be a different language? Ato told me something about that the first time around. Humanity was once divided into a number of tribes known as races. Apparently, each one spoke a different language. That's really not quite accurate. They even have books like that here, huh? Anyway, I'm thinking we should focus on them from here on. Huh? We're looking for something that goes way beyond conventional knowledge, right? So why waste time with regular books? The weird ones are way more likely to have the kind of info we're looking for, don't you think? Is Darumi actually pretty smart? 5 little words that mean so much to me and ring out throughout this entire route like a beautiful golden bell. I see your point, but if we can't read them... Oh, but some of these books are bound to have pictures and diagrams. Now you're getting it. Come on, let's go searching. After we find something that looks useful, maybe then we can find someone to read it for us. Is there anyone out there that can read this stuff? Well, I guess we can worry about that later. Let's focus on finding something first. If we get all the books we can't read together and check them cover to cover, damn, that's a lot to get through. It's fine! All part of the fun of searching for forbidden knowledge. I just wish we could set up a bunch of candles to give this place the right atmosphere. Maybe a skull or two. Oh well, we can't have everything. Same old Darumi. Even with all this work to do, I couldn't help but smile. I sat down and drew this whole scene of them with their skulls and their candles and their foreign language books they can't read. Takumi and Darumi at 3 a.m. every night reading things they don't understand in order to raise the dead is one of the better scenarios. I had a feeling it was going to be a long night. Before I knew it, midnight came and went, and a new day began. Ding dong, dead dong. Oh. Yeah. Feeling sleepy, Takumi? We can do this during the day instead if that's easier for you. No, that's okay. I'd rather get it done sooner so it won't take up all my time. Kyo, kyo, kyo. You're a real straight shooter, huh? It's no wonder you're team leader. Somehow, I don't feel like I've been much of a leader lately. Everyone's still kind of prickly towards you, huh? Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'm just spewing whatever comes into my head, by the way. You don't have to take anything I say too seriously. I'm starting to wonder about that. Again, another beautiful, beautiful concept we'll get back to later. I wonder if you are just saying random words. I wonder what this book's deal is. Darumi was flicking through the pages of another one written in that strange language. Lots of weird pictures in this one. Maybe it's myths and legends or something. Check out this page with the drawing of the weird boxes on it. What's that all about? I don't know, but it's probably nothing to do with raising the dead. You best leave it alone. Okie dokie, back in the pile it goes. This rude is like puberty for my Darumi voice. I'm just trying different things. Trying to learn how to even try different things. I don't know anything about acting. And so we spent the night looking through book after book for clues. We didn't find anything useful, but there was plenty we hadn't checked yet. It was still too soon to think about throwing in the towel. We gotta get a philosopher's stone. At some point, we realized the sun had come up. We took that as a sign we'd been at it for enough for one day and went our separate ways. Why not go to breakfast? You gotta go to breakfast! I'm so tired. I've been more active at night than during the day recently. I needed sleep, but I also wanted to stop my internal rhythms getting thrown off, so I decided to do something in the morning and rest afterwards. Nice. Let's get Hiroko in the bathtub. What is Darumi doing? Oh yeah, she doesn't really sleep. Only Takumi has to sleep. She's a micro sleeper. You wouldn't understand. Hiroko gift, please. Soothing item. Never mind. Soothing tool. Yes, bath salts. Is she gonna turn into a bath salt zombie? That was a whole thing back in like 2011. Gotcha! For me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy. Snooty villager. My analysis went up by 20 big ones. My math grade went up. Hee hee hee. They call me the master of Hiroko. Alright, go to bed. My morning activity's done. I went to my bed and I slept. If nothing interrupted me, I felt like I could sleep right through till tomorrow morning. Does everybody have different flooring in their rooms? This is like some Animal Crossing shit. He has some nice like modern wood flooring. Well, I say nice because it's not concrete slabs, but I actually don't like the modern gray aesthetic. There's a history there. You'll unlock it later. Up and at 'em. It's morning? I woke up to find I'd slept in my clothes. I didn't even get changed. That's just how tired I was. I'm really hungry now. What am I gonna do for breakfast? Darumi will worry about me if I keep skipping regular meal times. Maybe I'll just go to the cafeteria like normal. First though, I should really take a shower. He has someone who cares about him. Darumi knows how to make people feel cared and watched over. I stepped into the cafeteria, greeting some of my friends for the first time in literal days. Hey, Takumi. Good to finally see you again. Hey, yeah, morning. Good morning. Nozomi? Nozomi only spared a passing glance at me before leaving. That was more or less the reaction I was expecting. Still giving you the silent treatment, huh? That's rough, man. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. You know how to cook? I can do a little, but I'm not great at it. Why do you ask? That ration-o-matic's good and all, but we're gonna get bored eating the same stuff every day. I figured it might be nice if someone could spice up the menu a little. I'm no good at that stuff. All I do in the kitchen is take up space and waste oxygen. Anything I cook, it turns into garbage, which is basically cannibalism since I am a piece of garbage myself. I never thought that much about food until now. But you're right, 100 days of the same stuff could get boring. I always thought there was kind of like an infinite menu there though. If only we had Kurata here. I could still imagine the taste of her O Suzuki curry from last time around. Me too! Although that memory had a bitter edge to it now. I can only get it in Tokyo. Oh, I could buy more this weekend. Am I gonna do groceries with my, like, job-related Tokyo trips? Hee. What was that? Huh? Oh, nothing. No one will ever get to eat that curry ever again. We probably shouldn't complain too much. I'm grateful we get fed at all. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't like what we get out of the ration-o-matic or nothing. Speaking of which, I haven't even had breakfast yet. I got up and I walked over to the ration-o-matic. I walked fast, like I was trying to escape the memories of my friends from the other academy. I ate a fairly simple breakfast, and I went back to my room. Are you gonna pull an all-dayer? Alright, free time! Free time! Time to give Hiroko sexy clothes, and maybe learn about her. Although I could just read the light novel, couldn't I? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Hiroko. Sexy clothes. Oh boy, there's a lot of options. Risque bikini. The yoga outfit. Yoga, huh? I could see it, but I also am certain that the risque bikini is for her. Is there anybody else who would do yoga? I mean, Nozomi kind of hits me as a boring yoga mom. And it's like kind of her lavender color. Although Hiroko also has a lavender thing. I'm not gonna commit to Hiroko doing yoga. I love this game. A handy idol. Oh, I can give her the cat. A sexy accessory. I'm sure. If it's not for Darumi. I'm sure she would love the heels, but I have to try this. A type of gag can be used for torture or to facilitate fetishistic urge. I just gotta go. Surprisingly thoughtful of you. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. In the mouth, huh? That's embarrassing. No, heels, of course. Hiroko loves heels. I'm always saying that about her. Look, who else wants to be gagged? Who else wants to be gagged? I don't know. I mean, she doesn't want to be gagged. Who else wants to gag people? I don't know. She didn't turn it down. Sexy accessories. Yeah, sure. Narrow shoes with needle sharp heels, they do more damage. Oh, that's so Hiroko. I mean, maybe I should give her the yoga clothes because they're purple. Maybe it's just a purple thing. For me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy. Hashtag self-care. Yay! Okay. I'm really doing well today. You want to know me better? I suppose I don't mind. I'm just a normal girl. I've always been serious-minded and inconspicuous. The only thing that sets me apart is my grades. Anyone can excel if they study enough. It's easily done in a world that acknowledges a person's industriousness. Yet more Hiroko Darumi parallels. But that also meant I had to suppress my own desires to live up to the expectations of others. Battle liberates me from that suppression. I can express myself fully without holding back. Oh, tearing the invaders apart is so very stimulating. Truly, this is the only place that allows me to shine as the person I truly am inside. You know what? That's actually one of the more rich first conversations I've seen so far. I mean, actually, Tsubasa added a lot, but that does make sense. That does add something. These battles have set me free. I no longer need to care about what others expect of me. Okay. I no longer need to care about what others expect of me. I just kill. It could be worse. At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Well then, good night. There really are a lot of women at second to last Defense Academy. We only had Darmbasa, Hiroko, and Kako before. Will Darumi be in the library again? I didn't want to leave all the work to her, but these late nights were taking their toll on me. Ooh, ooh. Uh-oh. We charge the laptop. We charge the laptop. We preserve the stream recording thing. I won't be much good to her like this. I'll rest up today and get back to it tomorrow. Yeah, whatever, man. You're not committed enough. The moment I closed my eyes, I fell into a deep sleep. He's sleeping better. He's sleeping better. Yep. Up and at 'em. Yep. Mm-hmm. Do I have free time today? I'm looking forward to free time. My free time relationship fluctuates a lot. Free time! I would say one more for the road while I'm kind of hooked. I'll do another exploration. I could try to get more. You might get out of my face. Oh, I can take these guys? Okay. Textiles. Yeah, I want more textiles. Ready when you are. This is fine. Boy, I won't think too deeply about Kako and knows to be hanging out. I mean, honestly, I could have been, I could have been giving Kako gifts during this part, but I kind of took the advantage to just, I guess, give gifts to my truest buddies during the canceled Takumi era. Yeah, man, I hope you get canceled for your classism. I fucking hate you, man. Gaku, good dialogue. Here we go. The coast. Hell yeah. The north or the west? I want the west coast. No, I want the north coast. The coast. I don't know why the coast is where you get materials. Is everybody like stripping? Wait a minute, if I do that, it's probably gonna take me back to the school area. Spiders? A Pirate King's flag. Yes! That's not that good. I think the cape is better. You find an abandoned research lab, mix all the chemicals together. We got healed by the rainbow concoction. You find the remains of a robot, check the reactor. High temperature nuclear reactor. That's a good pull. That's a very good pull. Oh, I fucked up. Take the offerings. Huh? Whatever. You see an unidentified flying object. Kako says it's called a black triangle. She might be able to communicate with it. Focus hard to send a telepathic message. Offer a sacrifice to be abducted. Chant a spell. I think she can do the ESP. You close your eyes and send your inner feelings to the UFO. Distracting thoughts must have meddled the message, because it assaulted you with a strange beam. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is a very squishy party. Rainbow feather. Great. Stardust? You'll get that someday when you're not mad at me. A magic carpet. A cool cape. Yay. That's just as good as the flag. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the rainbow feather is also cloth. Cool. Kako has a vision. She's a lot of fun to have around, huh? Kako has a vision while resting at a nearby ruin. She says something bad will happen here. Leave quickly. Yeah. Something bad might happen over here. Kako, what have you done? You see a large flag. Get Ema to do it? Why would Ema do it? You see a large flag on top of a broadcasting tower? Get Ema to do it. Oh, maybe if you have Kako and Ema. I bet this is prompted if Kako's here. And it's completed if Ema's here. Because I've never seen that before and it makes no sense. Climb the tower. Yes! Oh, a large flag. Maybe sometimes I can get that from the pirate event. Wait, we freaking speed ran this. Darumi picked up a revolver. Do it. You put the muzzle against Kako's temple and pulled the trigger. Bam! You blew Kako's brains out. Oh, Ema's gonna go postal. Okay. You find a wrecked ship washed up on the shore. Yay, we got a pirate flag! I'm still laughing. You suddenly are unable to move. Just slip out of our clothes. Yay! Okay. Air freshener, huh? Oh, good, good, good. We're close. I'm out of here. This has gone fine, except for Kako. We leaned on her so heavily. I don't know if we can survive this again. Oh, Nozumi. Nozumi can mix them into a medicine. Oh, cute. Oh, nice. That seems like it would be consistent. You find some graffiti. Large flag. Yatazo! The pirate flag is out. The large flag is in. I'm gonna make so many bikinis. That was great. Except Kako got really fucked up. It happens. Wow, we pulled in 570. Wow, we pulled in 855. That's excellent. Yeah, 2 unique items too. I'm good at this. All right, now that it's nighttime, I should go to the library. I wanted more free time. Kyo, 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 kyo! Takumi! Takumigo! The tax man! I am so stoked to see you! Kyo, 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 kyo! I love this line. Takumi! Takumigo! The tax man! You're in a good mood. Did something happen? Sure did! I found something! Take a look at this. Huh? What? Darumi handed me an ancient-looking book. Wow, look at the string on that thing. It was written in a language I'd never seen before, so naturally, I couldn't read a damn thing. Oh, these pictures. The book showed a human-like figure collapsed on the ground. Next to it was something else. I didn't know what it was supposed to be. Then, the something else poured a red liquid onto the person on the ground. And in the final illustration, the person had gotten to their feet. This looks like some kind of revival ritual, wouldn't you say? A revival ritual? Like, sorta kinda? This person here is dying and coming back, right? Yeah, I don't know for sure, but it does look that way. I knew it! We finally have our answer! We just have to do like it says in the book, and we can bring those guys back. Yeah? Hold on a minute. We don't know if that's what this really is describing. Sure, the pictures seem clear enough, but we still can't read the text. Aw, you party pooper. And even if this is a revival ritual, we don't know if it's real. It could just be a theory, or a made-up story. Right. Guess we gotta figure out what it says first. How are we gonna do that, though? Can we find someone who understands this language? I'm not sure even Eito could read this. Besides, if we asked him, he'd probably just lie to us. But is there any way to translate it when we don't even know the roots of the language? I racked my brain for ideas, and one person came to mind. Maybe he can do something about this. No way! You actually know someone who can read it? Wait here a sec. I don't know if he'll come or not, but I'll try to find him. I dashed out of the library. I ran all over the school, calling out to the ghost boy. It wasn't easy trying to call someone who didn't even have a name. And in the end, after several hours, I staggered back into the library, exhausted and out of breath. Sorry for the wait, but I found him. Found who? I don't see anyone. Hey, come on in. You can come out now. I called out to the empty air, and after a few seconds... The ghost boy! Good evening. This is our first time meeting each other like this, isn't it? Whoa! Are you that ghost boy Takumi told us about? Technically, I'm not a ghost, but it's something like that, I suppose. Wow, so cool. You really are made out of undying flames. You're like a fire elemental or something. Kyo, 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 kyo. Gotta say, hanging out with you is never boring, Takumi. We've prepared the book I told you about. Will you help us? I'll try. Bringing back your friends sounds like a good cause. Which one is it? Show it to me. Huh? But it's made of paper. Won't you inflict burn on it? It's alright. The undying flames only burn organic matter. This is only a Hemoanima avatar, though, so I can't physically hold anything. You'll have to open it to the right page and put it in front of me. That's so cool! This avatar stuff. Maybe it's even as cool as Takumi. Darumi dropped that compliment like it was no big deal and opened the book for the ghost boy. Yes, I can probably read this. Probably? I can understand the writing, but the language itself is pretty old. Reading something like this, I can figure out most of it from context and the general feel, but it will take time to get through it all. Kyo, 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 kyo! But you can read it? Yeah, it seems that's another perk of my cryptoglobin. It's like how all of you can understand the invader's language. I don't really get it, but that's awesome! What kind of luck did we get to pull a bomb-ass unit like you? Can you give us the basics of what it says first? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just enough to tell us if this book has anything to do with death and revival. Okay, let's see. The ghost boy peered at the open page for a minute or two. It seems to be a story about some kind of creature. That and something called a ruby tear. If this creature gives a ruby tear to a dead person, they'll come back to life. That's the general idea of what it says. Yeah, boy! We'd got confirmation that this legend was about returning from the dead. Of course, we still didn't know if any of it was true, but I didn't want to get caught up on the details or bring down the mood. About this creature, the book says it's sealed away somewhere. Its name is Retsnom. Retsnom, huh? I've never heard of anything like that before. That's all I can tell you for now. Maybe if I have more time. Don't worry about it. Even this much is a big help. Yeah, we know the revival process works now. If you weren't made of fire, I'd give you such a big hug. Huh. I'm glad I could be useful to you. If you don't mind, could you leave the book open? I'll come here when I have time and I'll try to read through it some more. I'll let you know if I learn anything new. Yay! What a good guy. With that, the boy made of flames faded away and disappeared. Isn't this great, Takumi? If we find that creature, we can bring those guys back. Let's go look for it. Look for it? Like, right now? You know what they say, a Retsnom in the school is worth 2 in the book. Nobody says that, and it's too dangerous to go looking at night. Besides, we don't even know what kind of creature this thing is. Okay, then let's start tomorrow. We just have to find something that looks like the one in the picture. It'll be easy. See you later, Takumi. It's a promise. Hey, wait. But it was too late. She'd already sprinted out of the library, leaving me on my own. I guess I'll go back to my room and get some sleep. And that's how we begin the hunt for Retsnom. We finally made some headway in our research. That was something to be grateful for. I didn't know how things would go from here. Could we really bring Moko, Kurata, Yugamu, and Kyoshika back to life? I didn't want to get my hopes up, but if there was even the slightest chance, I was going to take it. Woo! Retsnom replay. Retsnom remaster. I did it. I re-recorded everything. And now I'll be back at an unspecified date, probably a less spooky date, to record the next episode. I don't know if this is going to be like 9 hours or 19 hours, but これからよろしくお願いします。